Hi guys, Xyco back. Um, Today I'm gonna try my hand at making a bow and arrows. I found right behind you guys. I found some cut up like small trees and everything that somebody got from their yard. They were cleaning up and they didn't want it anymore. So I figured I can let it go to waste, or I can try to practice to make a bow and arrows. Um, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna fail, but I guess if you don't try, you don't succeed. So I'll let you guys know either way. Stay tuned. All right. Um, so far, I have the bow stick. I guess I have no idea how you call it. I just know how it works. Anyway, basically, I'll show it to you guys. So this is it. I took a nice thick piece of wood. I try to follow the natural curve of it, more or less. Of course, nothing is perfect in nature. It's just, at least nothing is perfectly shaped in nature. Everything is perfect. I made like a small incaping, I believe they call it, for the rope on this side. Did the same thing on this side. If I can show it to you guys. Basically here, I'm not yet done with it. I know it's gonna need a little bit more, but I need to see how that side will work and how it bends. So to make to carve it in the perfect location. I think you can see it a little bit like this. So that's just the start. Then the very first arrow, which I use my Euro Filipino Pangasinan province knife for. Again, I'm gonna say it. I love this knife. The curved blade, amazing. I know, and I'm gonna say it right now. I know Schrade claims to have curved blades and everything. You guys, they do. I love the Schrade brand. Amazing knives, amazing blades. But what they don't say is, of course, a lot of it. Yes, it's their own design or other people that they pay to design blades for them. This design is a Filipino design. They've been using it for hundreds and hundreds of years. Uh, it's okay for them to use it the way I see it. They should at least show some respect and mention at least the country, because of course we don't know who the first guy was who made this, but this is a Filipino design, the curb blade, called Euro. So back to business. Very first arrow. Let's see here. Sharp edge. It's just a little bit not straight, but and I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I've seen this in a Ray Mears video when he was in Africa, so yes, I learned something from the African tribes. I'm gonna heat this on a fire, and while it's being heated and dried, I'm gonna slowly try to straighten it out to see how basically to make an arrow as straight as possible. Now I'm not so sure about this part, which is, I don't know, to my liking kind of thick, but it might actually work. I made two carvings on both sides and I tested it basically for the length of my arm, more or less. This should work. I can actually stretch my arm all the way and I can shoot an arrow. So a little bit of an update, more to follow. Now finally done. um, I think it turned out okay. The only downside is I cannot stretch the bow as far as I was expecting to, but that shouldn't ruin the fun. I'm gonna actually, I haven't tried to shoot any arrows from it yet. I just it took me a few days actually. This is like a few days later from the other videos so far. I needed to go to the market and buy a rope and I just didn't have the time for it. So last night I finally finished it. I'll show you guys how I did it. The arrows, indeed, I did heat them a little bit, and okay, they're not perfect, but absolutely they did make a difference. The arrows are a little bit more straight. So I guess for the first time, I'm happy with the results. I'll show it to you guys. So result, as you can see, the arrows have been burned, but I don't know if you yeah, actually I don't know if you saw this same stick. This was the very first one I made in the a few for you guys a few seconds earlier, but it does look a lot more straight than it was before. I did kind of a similar thing to this one. I just, of course, me being a newbie, I wasn't sure about how far I can bend it in order to make it straight, so I didn't want to break it because this is the three best closest sticks that I could find to straight. So I don't want to break them completely because this is the only arrows that I got. The bow, what I did, I bought two types of rope, and I bound the thinner one around the notch that I made last time, with the thicker one being, of course, the one I'm stretching. Um, Two knots, again following the natural curve of the bow. Here I did a similar thing, tied the thinner rope around the other notch, and this basically I didn't want to cut it. It's still very long. I didn't want to cut it because I'm still adjusting it. I still need to see how it's gonna work, and this is kind of loose, I guess. So I wanna tighten it just a little bit more so I can have some more stretch for in the bow. But basically this is it. I'm gonna set up something. I'm not sure yet what. Probably I'm thinking, and I'm not sure if it's gonna work. Probably this. I'm not sure how you call this in English. It looks like wood. It's not wood. It's like the stuff that they make to put like pins in it and whatever. And I'm gonna probably put it somewhere on the ladder and see if I can hit it from, well, the other side, which I will probably fail miserably. I just need to find somehow to catch the arrows without breaking them, because like I said, I only have three, and if I miss three times I'm basically screwed. So um, yeah, that's kind of it for now. Yeah, let's see what I'm gonna do. So yeah, basically I tried to shoot the arrow, but it did not fire. The rope kept sliding down the arrow. So what I did, I made a larger notch in it. So now the arrow actually shoots off. Although I think this one is kind of heavy, so I think this one would be a much better idea. I think you guys can see the difference here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep the two smaller ones as my more realistic arrows. Oops. And I'm gonna keep the thick one as my practice arrow for now. Um, anyway, uh, it's really quite heavy, and I'm having trouble shooting it far. Like I said, I'm not sure if I can show you guys, but basically I'm having trouble to arch the bow. So if I try too hard, if I pull too tight, basically my aim will be off. So I try to manage it somewhere in between where I can actually aim and fire. Um, it's daytime, so there's a lot of people around, and they have a tendency to get intimidated, especially, well, to them, big foreign guy usually carry a knife. So if I'm gonna go around shooting arrows all around, people are gonna get intimidated and scared, and I don't wanna get into trouble. So I'm not gonna give you guys a proper demonstration, but I'll show you that the arrow does shoot, at least the heavy one. I think I need to adjust the smaller ones just a little bit, but so far this is what I got. Okay, you can see it. Yeah, I think so. I'm not gonna shoot too hard. Oh, basically, it shot away. So there. Uh, that was it for now. I'm actually quite happy with the bow. I might still do some small adjustments on the rope, like I said, but so far I'm not unhappy. Um, I need a lot of practice though, because to be honest, I've never fired a bow in my life. So yeah, I need to practice a lot whenever I can. Like I said, without scaring too many people. So you guys, for now, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, do hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, please do. More, I guess, yeah, adventurous, kind of like this stuff with knives and bows and stuff. Videos to come. I'm, I, I absolutely am still planning the trip to Tagaytay to do like the hike, but yeah, life around it is quite busy, so it's gonna take some time, but I'm gonna get there. So for now, thanks for watching, you guys, and I'll see you on the next one.